Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Kat, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to roast your sesame seeds. Okay, and let's go ahead and start right away so we know what's the whole process of doing this. Let's start with two different kind of sesame seeds. There are white sesame seeds and there are brown sesame seeds. Okay, and the reason we have to roast them is to make sure that it's well cooked on the skin, especially the white ones here. It's raw, so you want to roast them. It's best that you do before you use them with your brown rice. So to make it easier, I try to avoid buying this because this is going to be a longer, the white sesame seeds, because it's going to be longer time of roasting it. I know it's good, but still, if you don't have that time, you don't want to put your effort into standing there roasting white sesame seeds. Okay, there is a quicker way, which is this brown sesame seeds. You don't have to worry about what brand. To me, I really don't care which brand, because sesame seeds is sesame seeds. Okay, so you just go out and buy whichever one that you see. The quickest way for those of you who don't have time and you want to do this detox with brown rice and sesame seeds is to best buy the one that's already roasted. Okay, you can buy the one that's already roasted. You can order that from Amazon or go to your farmer's market, any store that you know that have roasted sesame seeds. Okay, and then I'll show you how to go through the whole process. Anyway, today I'm going to go ahead and work with the brown sesame seeds so I can show you guys how to roast them. Like I said, the white ones takes forever to roast. Okay, it takes longer time, but the brown ones, it's quicker. So what you do is that I have a wok. This is my wok, and you want to use something that is very clean surface. No sticky, no nothing down here that's peel off, because you're going to eat that into your system, and we're trying to detox. It is not healthy. So you want a nice wok or a pan, of even a pot, non-stick here, very clean surface. Okay, and then I'm going to take my brown rice here. This bag I've already used some, and I have some left. Okay, because I have a huge wok, I'm able to put the rest of these in here like this. Okay, and again, you make sure that it is clean. Very important that it's clean, no peeling. And this wok here is already preheated, so it's hot. Okay, very hot. And I just add my my brown sesame seeds in here. You must understand that you do not put oil in here. Do not add oil. Okay, we're not frying them, we're roasting it dry. All right, so I have this on high heat earlier while I was talking to you guys. So I'm going to bring it down to medium high, and I'm going to go ahead and you can use wooden spatula or wooden chopsticks, whichever one you prefer. The reason I say wooden is because you don't want the metal to scrape the bottom of your pan, your pot, whatever you use. Okay, I don't want that to mess my wok up. So I'm much more comfortable with this. So I'm going to use my chopstick, and you're just going to keep stir slowly, and you just stir. And you do this for approximately 5 minutes, okay? And I'm just gonna hold the handle and shake it, There we go, just to even that up. And again, I'm gonna go through this process, and I'm gonna do this, okay? And soon you will hear it pop, because you can let it sit for a little bit, and then you stir. You have to keep your eyes on this because you do not want burnt sesame seeds. Okay, so I'm constantly, every now and then just check on it by stirring it, and then I'm going to give it a shake. You can hear it popping, just like the sound of popcorn, but not that loud. Okay, but you'll hear it popping, so you want to keep stirring when you hear it pop a lot. Okay, Now you're gonna do that for 5 minutes. However, I've already have the finished product, which I'm gonna show you. Like I said, I use brown sesame seeds. I don't use the white one because the white one takes a lot of time for me to stand here and roast everything. So I don't really have all that time. So I'm gonna turn this off, okay? And I'm gonna show you the finished product. When you are done, after 5 to 7 minutes stirring, okay, with your brown rice, and you hear all that popping going, you take it and pour it into here. The sesame seeds cannot be poured into plastic. I'm going to repeat. The sesame seeds should not be poured into plastic. Why? Because when the time during it's hot, the heat will soak through the plastic and it's going to intake the plastic. You do not want that. Again, we're trying to detox our system, not poison our system. So you want to pour it into a glass container, and then you, of course, while it's hot, this one's been sitting, so it's not hot for me. You don't want to touch it with your hands. Your fingers will burn. So I would like to just stir it, like that. And then I'm just gonna shake it up. And remember, because we're doing detox, you have to cover your product with paper towels. You don't want any dirt, any hair, anything like that in there, okay? Once that is done, I would say I would let it sit for like 20 to 30 minutes and it would be perfect, It'll cool down, especially my my kitchen. There's a window here, so it's awesome for me. It's quicker for it to dry down and cool down. All right, so what I do is that I'm gonna go, you wanna get this at Walmart, or you can order this here. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but something that you can grind your sesame seed down. I put it in here and I'm just gonna grind it down. Shake, 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 making it even. I'm gonna do that until it is coarse and minced like this. Okay? Very nice and fine. Okay? Now, let me go back for just a bit. Let's just say you made the sesame seed. You roast the sesame seeds and you're waiting it to dry. And then you have an event or something coming up and you cannot grind it down, right? So you want to get jars like this. Any jars. Again, I want you to use glass because glass is better for your sesame seeds, okay? You want to put it in a jar. If the jar have lid, awesome. Use lids, okay? I put it in this jar. If your jar don't have lid, please use plastic wraps to wrap them, okay? Make sure no dust, no nothing is in there, okay? You can use your jars if you don't have it. So, but remember, you cannot grind it down until it is cooled down, because if you don't, it's going to be very moist and sticky. You don't want that substance, okay? Now, this is the texture of what it looks like. It is amazing. I'm trying to get a good glance at that. There we go. Okay, very coarse, very fine. Okay, now, again, we're roasting these sesame seeds for our brown rice, okay? The first video I did for you guys, if you guys want to look and learn how to detox and how to cook the brown rice, please do that. I've showed you how, watch that video, and the brown rice should come out to look like this, okay? And if you keep eating this for 7 straight days, okay? 7 straight day, you're basically detoxing yourself, and you will feel it. You immediately feel your body lighter. Your stomach is the first thing you know coming down. Your face, any swelling you have, any time that you feel that your system is very bloated, this is the best method for you. It also take care of your lower your blood pressure, your sugar, really lower your sugar, because there's no sugar in here. Now you have to understand that this product come with, this process, the detoxing with the brown rice and sesame seeds do have another process to go through, is the sea salt, okay? And I have the sea salt here. You can buy roasted sea salt, or you can buy sea salt from Amazon, Walmart, anywhere you know. even if it's not coarse, you can roast it for, again, 7 minutes, just like how you roast the sesame seeds. Then you grind it down very coarse like this, and it must be in a glass container. All right. A few of my friends don't do the sea salt. They do the, what you call it, the Himalayan pink salt. You can do that. You can buy that from Amazon. And the best way to eat this is, I'm going to show you two process. This is the rice version. This is a little bit soupy version where it's more liquid. What I do is that once I finish cooking the rice, and I keep eating this, and when I felt like this is a little bit too much for me to eat like 7 days, I can change from this texture rice to soup, like a porridge, like, you know, very like a soupy, you know. So what I do is that I add water, okay, like a pot of water I add into my rice. I put it in a pot and I cook it, okay. I add a lot of water to it. I cook it until it gets very soupy. However way that you choose, you can alternate between the two while you're doing this detox. The only way this works, listen carefully, do not be stingy on your sesame seeds. For one bowl, I don't care if you're eating rice or you're eating soup, okay, brown rice soup or brown rice, you have to add at least from 3 to 4 full teaspoons into this bowl. Like I said, do not be stingy with your sesame seeds. Why? Because your sesame seeds is what helps the cleansing, helps the detox, what it does mainly is breaking down all the fat tissues in your stomach, in your body, anywhere that contains fat, it will break it down. I'm going to do 4 full teaspoons in my soup today. Now, please listen very careful to the most important things I ask you, and you can please write this down. Anything that I mention, very important, you must pay attention. This is the only way for it to work. You must eat this and chew it. The very important thing is to chew slowly until it becomes liquefied. Even if it's already liquid, you want to still chew it, not swallow it. Put it in and swallow, put it in and swallow. Okay? Basically, you want to break down the sesame seeds, and you're blending the brown rice together to make it work. So I'm going to try this. I'm still chewing. Yes, we do have the habit of putting in and swallow, or putting in, chew only a couple times and swallow. No, you really want to chew and chew and chew, especially when you're eating the brown rice, okay? Especially when you're eating the brown rice, you really want to chew until it becomes liquefied, okay? Liquid. Then you swallow. Here I am over here with the soup again. Again, one thing I forgot to add in here, and it's very important too, is the sea salt, which I did mention earlier. So it's brown rice with sesame seeds and a dash of sea salt. Okay, so I'm going to add a dash of sea salt. Okay, just a pinch, and mix it again. Sorry, I'm still chewing, but it smells awesome. It smells like peanut butter, okay? So again, you must remember that brown rice and sesame seeds with a dash of sea salt. This is how you can cleanse your system. The best way to cleanse your system, again, brown rice and sesame seeds with a dash of sea salt. All right? From the beginning, I did a video showing you guys how to cook your brown rice using the pressure cook, or to get yourself a rice cooker. Your rice cooker should say brown rice, okay, or pressure cook. That's the only way to break your brown rice down nicely. Some of you who have the pressure cook, you really don't have to soak the brown the rice grain for 3 hours. You don't have to, because it's very strong. It'll break it down with the pressure cook. Even my rice cooker here, I really don't have to soak my rice for 3 hours, like a lot of people say, but or like how I used to do, because I found out that with this strong cooking, it's the longer time cooking that helps break down the rice grain like that. Okay. All right. So if you did not watch the video where I've made last week, I believe, if I think I've tried to post it all at one time, but if you did not watch the video that show you how to cook the brown rice, please go back and watch that video, and then come back to watch the video how to roast your sesame seeds, and then how to break it down. Perfect. Okay, that looks so good. And then I'm just going to pour it in here. This is where the one that's already grind down. I have one right here in case I'm lazy to grind it down. I put in here, close it up. Okay. And then whenever I feel like I'm ready to grind it down, I will go back and grind it down and put it back into this side. You wanted to do it in advance to have the product, because if you're doing this for 7 days straight, you really want to do that. Okay. Now, for those of you, again, listen, for those of you, again, who cannot do this for 7 days straight, and you feel like you need to back off of it for a little bit, you want to back off of it by eating steamed vegetables. Okay. Steamed vegetables or steamed fish. Do not go into meat while you're detoxing. Do not eating, you need to stop eating sweets, any sweet at all. So if I were you, like for me, example, I have myself a steamer. So I bought a steamer. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is my pot of steamer. Oops, I'm going to put it right here. Okay. So this is my steamer, and it has 2 of these, but I only use 1 because it's just for me. So sometimes I would put a piece of fish in here. Okay. I'll put a piece of fish in here. Salmon, tilapia, whatever it is, and then I'll put some vegetable next to it, and then I close the lid, okay, and I steam it. Remember, you always have to add water down here, right here. All you need to do is 4 cups of water, and you're good, and start steaming. You can steam your fish and your vegetables up to 15-20 minutes, and you're good to go. 20 minutes. That's if it's not frozen, okay? So if it's frozen, it needs to go at least more than that. If it's frozen, you need to go at least 40-45 minutes. But if it's not frozen, 20 minutes, perfect. All right? So any vegetable that you want to eat, that's what you want to do. You want to steam it. I would do a video in which I will steam my food, my fish, and my vegetables, so you can see. But again, you need to stay with this if you want to detox your system. Brown rice and sesame seeds and a dash of sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, you can use that the Himalayan pink salt. You can use that for temporary. All right. But if you must do this for 7 days. Again, if you cannot take it, back it up with steamed fish, any fish you like, and steamed vegetables. But even if you eat with the steamed fish and vegetable, again, please add 3 to 4 teaspoonful to it, so you can eat. Okay, you have to put on top of the fish, you have to put on top of the vegetables that you choose to eat, and do it steam or bake. That's right, I forgot, bake, no fry. When you detox, please do not fry, because you're trying to take the fat, any fat out of our system, you know. So why add grease to it. It don't make sense, right? So if I were you, when you're ready, prepare to do this, you need to tell yourself you're giving up sugar, any sweets whatsoever, from soda. I don't care what it is, as long as it hits your tongue and it's sweet. You don't want that in your system. You don't want any meat in your system. Okay? No meat at all. But yes, you can do steamed vegetables. Okay? 7 days straight, and you will feel your body change immediately. All right. If you have any question, I will put my email at the bottom. You can email me. All right. And thank you very much for tuning in and watching my channel. And I will try to make more videos to help you guys out on how to detox your system. Thank you and have a lovely day. Also, please hit subscribe so I can come out with more videos for you guys. Thank you, guys.